If it's Monday, then it's time for a look at some great homes in our weekly WSJ House of the Week roundup. Here with the contenders is Stefanos Chen from our mansion team. Stefanos, thanks so much for joining us. I love this first home from a Game of Thrones producer because I love the desert landscape.
And so does he. This is the home of Vince Gerardis. This is a secondary home for him. Typically, he's a waterfront guy, but he tells us that he really loves coming to this place for long weekends and escaping, and the desert landscape really just inspires him. So
those rocks are stunning.
They're gigantic, yeah.
And he likes mid-century architecture as well.
Right. The home was built in 2011, but it's in that mid-century style. It's a two-bedroom home, about 1,200 square feet. Very contemporary, lots of glass, so you can see the desert landscape from basically anywhere.
And this home is the bargain of the bunch at only $615,000. Just wait till you hear the prices on the other ones. All right. And this Italian villa is just phenomenal in California. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this.
Yeah, this is interesting because it's the owner spent about 6 years designing and building the home. It's about 12,200 square feet in Southern California. A lot of the couple's trips to Europe inspired the home. You have some mosaic floors, hand-painted ceilings, large columns in the house. There's also ocean views, tons of space for entertaining. They've told us they've held large charitable events in the home for 600 guests. So
it's absolutely beautiful. I have to say, sometimes I think these villas can look a little McMansion-y, but this one absolutely does not. It looks gorgeous, gorgeous. Of course, it'll cost you, right?
Yeah, yes, that's just under 10.9 million.
Now, there's also a beautiful home in the Hamptons, which I just love because it really is an old house, and they left all the quirky old details in it.
Yeah, believe it or not, this home dates back to 1797, and the owner worked with the architect to maintain the home's charm, its history. They resurfaced a lot of the old fireplaces. They kept the original beams and posts, so that wood really has a lot of character. And the sale also includes a two-story barn that's used for entertaining and movies.
And that kitchen, I'm sorry, but that has got to be the most beautiful kitchen I've seen in a long time. The old wood, the colorful wood. It's great, great old home. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then, of course, author John Irving is selling his Vermont home. So if you need a little inspiration, all the writers out there.
Exactly. Cider House Rules author, very well-known guy, and he's got a great home out there. It's a space that where he writes a lot. It's really been a motivational space for him. He says he writes about 7 or 8 hours a day in the house. So if you're a big John Irving fan, this is the place to get a piece of that history. And the home itself, they actually planned the house after writing the plans down on paper napkins. So there's a great story behind the home.
That is great. And he's finishing up his 14th novel and moving to Toronto, right?
Yes, indeed, yeah. So.
So he's still around. He just doesn't know where he's going to put the pictures of his kids. So my favorite is the Italian villa this week. The winner is?
This week, actually, they went with, Italian villa.
All right.
Got it.
One in the same. Stefanos Chen, thank you so much for that.
Thanks.